the court has been adjourned till 2 p.m. and the ruling is expected to be given then, and we're waiting, keeping watch on that for you. Even as we move to this other story, Egerton penalty estimates fine per students are something that is being discussed. And if we look at the Egerton University students, they're not, very much compliant with this particular situation of penalties that they want to be charged for damages, which are 16,000, just about 16,800 shillings damages penalties. The students are not very keen on that particular payment. So Alan Achanda, of course, has been keeping camp for us there. Alan, what more can you tell us? What's happening right now?
Well, Malika, the situation here at Egerton University here in Joro, Nakuru County has been a running battle since morning between students and security officers who have been called by the university to just keep vigilant and ensure that there's nothing that could just cause a security breach here at the university. Remember that the students were complaining of what they called, or rather termed, as exorbitant penalty or rather damage fee that was imposed on them by the university administration in December last year. Remember, they were supposed to each pay 16,000 rather 862 shillings as damage penalty fee here after the administration said they damaged property worth what every student had to pay that amount. And so the students have been complaining that that amount is quite unreasonably high, and the students have, some of them as some hundreds of students have been bowing to the pressure and just ensuring towing the line, some of them as part of the university restrictions that if you're not able to pay the 16,000 shillings, then you can commit yourself through writing, where you can write to the university committing yourself that will be settling the damage penalty fee by February 29th. That is actually just next month. But some of them, a significant chunk of them, have said they will not bow to that. They have been camping outside the school and engaging the police in running battles. They have said they will not succumb to that. They will not bow to that. And so I'm joined here by one of the student leaders who intimated in me that the situation here had the school has been quite unwelcome to them. That is according to him. He could just tell us which position he holds in the university, in the students' body, and how they have been. Are you in school? Are you on session? And if you're not on session, then why are you camping outside the school?
Actually, I'm not a student. I'm a student, but I'm not a leader.
Maybe you can just start with the name.
I'm Fuller James. And actually, when we report to school, what has happened is in university, we've not understood what has happened. We found the police at the gate when it just came, and we have tried our level best to really appeal to the government officials. We have talked to the media, we have done a lot of things, but the police are using excessive force on us. And actually, really, what is happening us so much, we are students. The amount that we have been saying that we raised 17,000 is very hard for us to raise 17,000 because some of us, we are supported by just like guardians, just like well-wishers. So it's so hard to raise that money. And I would like also to appeal to the government to intervene in this matter. Because this is a very serious matter, it's affecting the students. We are not going on with the sessions, we are suffering, and we are calling on the DCI. This university, they have stolen money.
Maybe if you do have some evidence on that, maybe you could not just accuse the administration of stealing money without any evidence, and they are not here to defend themselves. Maybe if you just stick to the issue where the administration actually called on you students to settle the money, or you are not able, then you can commit yourself in writing. Have you done that at the student body?
We have said we're not going to commit ourselves in writing anything, because that commitment will lead to termination of our it will cause us in trouble. Mm-hmm. So we're not ready to raise anything, because we know whatever was damaged in the school is not even more than 2 million. So when you tell us 17,000 per student, really it has any logic for us as students, okay, and we can't afford to do that.
Thank you so much. Malika, we've also been talking to various students here since morning, and they are holding the same stand with those we talked to, of course. But remember that some have already bowed, and the examination was kicking off today, and they have been sitting for their morning papers, and this afternoon they are also expected. But since morning, this place was a no-go zone, but at least calm has been restored by the security officers. We also expect that the university administration or the authority from the Senate and the Vice Chancellor, Professor Rose Monya, will be addressing the press this afternoon to just brief us with the progress of the school, because remember that it was a total of 12,000 students who are in session now, according to the records here, and they are expected to pay a flat rate of 16,862 shillings in damages fee penalty. And so, Malika, is a story that we're still keeping an eye to just bring our viewers to speed with.
Thank you so much. Alan Achanda there joining us live from Joro, and of course is keeping an eye on that situation at the Egerton University, where we did see a lot of students come out to say that they're not going to be paying that damage penalty of 16,862 shillings. And as he said, even now exams are ongoing and some are sitting. And however, right now calm has been restored, even with security on that particular